My controller right now, uh, I've been using this for about 3 years. It's been a trooper. It's done everything that I've needed it to for a very long time. I really, really do appreciate the company, 8BitDo or 8BitDo, however you say it. You're right. Um, but at the end of the day, I started to get some stick drift, and you can maybe even see here. Let's see. You can maybe even see there's just like a little bit of a, I don't know. They just kind of like lean a bit funny. They're not like totally straight even anymore. I've had them for 3 years, and they'll just stay that way. But yeah, I've had it for 3 years. It has been used every day that entire time. It's been so good to me. I'll still keep this around for Mega Man X games because we have Mega Man X collection, and I can't use the grips for Mega Man X because I do claw grip, which if you don't know what claw grip is, it's when you hold your hand like this on this side so that you can dash, jump, and shoot all with your hand like this, right? Seems real weird. It is. It's very weird, but it's how I learned how to play as a kid. So I dash with that button and jump with my thumb, right? And if you can't really claw grip if you have that in the way, like your hand literally goes where the grip would be, right? Yeah, it was uncomfortable for sure. Until I got used to it. Now I can't go back. Um, but yeah, so I couldn't have the grip for it, for that game specifically. And when I very first started streaming, I was playing a lot of retro. I was planning on playing a good bit of Mega Man X. Um, and we got a lot of use out of it. It's been great. We play a lot of Mega Man, a lot of NES, a lot of SNES in general. That this just got played with, and we also did, every other game. Like when we play Dragon Age, this has been the controller I've been using, and that's why the screen has just been slowly turning during some of our like not cutscenes, but when we're just standing around or when we're listening to someone else speak, like the camera would start to slowly tilt and kind of just go around. But yeah, this is great. This is a really, really good controller. This is the old boy. This is the one that we're gonna be not retiring, but putting aside for a bit. It's gonna be yeah, it'll still be here. It'll be right next to me, but I'm just gonna only use it for Mega Man, I think, and maybe some other retro stuff that it feels a bit more familiar, you know? Something that's really cool, and this is, years old or whatever. Look at this cable still. It's perfect. And it's that squishy, like SNES style controller cable, not your traditional USB. Every single cable you've ever touched has that same feeling where it's like a little too tough. This has that like little bit softer feel to it. And I really like that. I thought that was a really nice touch. They could have, totally skipped the feel of the cable, and they didn't, and it shows, and it made me like my product more. And this was very cheap when I got it. So let's go ahead and set that aside for a moment, and we'll show you the new boy. And hopefully it won't be too bad on the green screen. But here is the new 8-bit do, the new boy that I got. Okay. Yeah, what's going on, Cobra? Welcome in. Yeah, let's get you a better view of that. Boop, 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 boop. That's the controller I got. Yeah, 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 ah, ah. That's it though. Isn't it cool? Isn't that great? Man, look how tiny the box is. Well, it doesn't look so tiny in my hands, but I'm a small guy. But yeah, it's a pretty tiny box compared to what I, think of when I think of a lot of controller boxes. Like they're usually a little oversized. This seems like it's just going to be kind of firmly packed in here. But we got the mint edition. I really wanted the like seafoam green or teal, whatever you consider that to be. I think it matches the guinea pig's cage. Guinea pig's cage over here. It matches their bedding a little bit, which is kind of cool. and orange for fire snout, of course. Something cool about the packaging here too is that they just have one of these like little pull tabs. You probably can't, well, you can kind of see it there. It's got a little pull tab. You know, it's always a pain and a half just to get the box open because you're trying to like cut open this piece of tape that's just connected to the box. Not here. They've already thought of that. They already thought of that. And that's not an issue here. Aw, thank you, Harper. Yeah, it was the best looking one out of the bunch, I thought. So I wanted to get it. All right. Let's see what we got here. Oops. All right. Just make sure I'm showing you everything. All right. Boop. What do we got here? Oh, it seems like the whole shebang right here. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, empty box now. Everything is right here. Let's see. All right, first things first. Look at that cable. That's a cool colored cable. I like that a lot. To match the controller. How neat. They could have done just a white cable, and it would have matched probably every one of their controllers. But they didn't cheap out. It's a really cool colored USB cable. I like that a lot. Let's see. And I don't know if there's going to be anything in here except for the controller now. What is the best way to do this? Well, probably just like that. All right, so you just kind of squeeze the box a little bit to pull it up. Oh, the instructions have been sabotaged. All right. So, I'm not going to... The instructions! Oh, don't you want to see this? You plug it in, and then it works, I hope. That would be all you would have to do. But, how cool. You ready? Boop, boop, boop. Look how vivid those colors are. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Look at that. And I'm sorry, here, let me cut the, yeah, I know, you plug it in and hope it works, exactly. Let's go ahead and I'm just going to turn the green screen filter off real quick so you guys get an idea of the true color here. Check that out. Check that out. How cool is that? Look how vivid those colors are. It's so much more vivid than you get off the online pictures, huh? And the back is almost like a cream color. It's white, but it's like cream. Yeah. Look at that. Nice and schmexy. All right, so let's pull this guy off of here. How do the buttons feel? Let's feel those first. Ooh, you want to hear the buttons? Hold on. Oh, same, Baker. Listen to those buttons though. Is that satisfying? Oh, it's very tactile. Yeah, you can definitely tell when you're pushing the button. Oh, that's good. That feels really good. All right, first let's go ahead and I don't know what you would call this. Unsheathing? I think we're unsheathing the sticks here. Very smooth, right? All right, let's unsheath these bad boys. Oh, that's unsheath these bad boys. Okay, and you want to see it? Hold on, you ready? Oh, they chrome those babies out. They're chromed out, baby. Oh my God. They're Hall effect joysticks. They are precision sticks that use magnetism instead of whatever other joysticks use. But yeah, apparently these will not suffer from good old stick drift. They will continue to use magnet power to pull it to the middle. These are future proof for stick drift. I'm so stoked. Look at that bad boy. Oh my goodness. All right. Now the test. Ooh, that does feel nice. Oh, it feels very good. Ooh. 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 Oh, I forgot joysticks click too. Hold on. Agreed. Yes. No, this is perfect. Like I have long fingers for a guy who has like pretty small hands, right? Like my hands aren't huge, but my fingers are pretty long, right? Um this feels perfect for me. Yeah, very satisfying. Doesn't look too big either because I have a hard time holding the new Xbox controllers because they're quite large. I haven't tried the new Xbox controllers. I don't know necessarily what they're like, to be completely honest with you. Um, but as far as how this feels, it feels perfect. Like if you look at how it's sitting in my hand, it it just everything is where you want it to be. Like as far as for Street Fighter, I'm adjusting from a high D-pad to a low D-pad. So for Street Fighter, I'll be using my D-pad. And I'll need to test out how good that is for that. It's possible I'll stick with my 8BitDo for that. Or they're both 8BitDo. It's possible I'll stick with the SNES Pro for that. Because I'm so accustomed to it. And the joysticks don't mess with that game while we're playing. That I've noticed anyway. Maybe I can even disable them. And that would totally fix it. But yes, feels good. Oh, these look at the roll on these buttons here. That's maybe TOS for Twitch. Oh, Twitch, don't get any ideas, Twitch. Oh my God, oh man, imagination's going wild. But yeah, look at the roll on it though. It has like a nice it's not just like a button. It's got roll to it. It's got nice spring back. If you just let it go, it snaps back hard. Obviously, it's brand new. Top buttons. Very good. You're going to be able to tell if I've been pressing my buttons or not. I'm going to be like, no, I hit the button. You're going to be like, we didn't hear it. So, no, you didn't. And then I'll be like, oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot that I sabotaged myself like that. How foolish of me. But yeah, let's give this guy a try, man. I'm so stoked to share it with you, but I really, really want to get my hands into a game with it, especially one that I've been playing a lot recently. I'm going to play Turtles. I'm very used to what the other controller felt like in that game. I don't think that there will be a huge difference between the two, but if there is, even with such a simple game, then that says something about the controller, right? That even with things that aren't highly reactive to the tension of the button press or the precise diagonal of the joystick, like if it shows its worth, even when that doesn't seem to matter too much, which I think it's going to, man, it feels good in my hand. And another thing, everybody, it's probably pretty hard to see, but this is not a standard texture back here. It's like a crosshatch texture, and you can feel it. It's grippy. Like if my hand is sweating, it's gonna grip still because there's texture holding your hand there. It's almost like the surface of a trampoline. If you know what I mean. It's almost like the surface of a trampoline, like the fabric of that. It just I don't know how to explain it. That's a terrible description. But yeah, I don't know how else to explain it. Sorry. All right, so let's get this thing plugged in. Replace the old SNES Pro. Probably my one big gripe with regular controllers is the lack of thought for hand sweat. No, agreed. And they get so slippery, and and don't get me wrong, like maybe we shouldn't be so sweaty. Like maybe we should be able to chill out when we're playing games. But at the end of the day, we do. All right. So I'm with you. Like I never really considered it until I picked up menus 8BitDo that he has. His also had that grip on it. And that, man, that kind of immediately sold me on it. Because I wanted to try it for Street Fighter. We'll see how it works out for that too. Not tonight, but soon. Give me just a second. I just like to kind of straighten out the cable a little bit. Yeah, boss fights, hands be sweaty. Fighting games, hands be sweaty. There's nothing you can do about it. Oh my goodness. Look how many poops Fire Snout did during his nap. That was during that nap. Oh my goodness. You silly boy. That's just a half dozen poops for you, Dad. Or more? Maybe a dozen? Nah, he's a good boy. He knows not what he does. All right. So, put stuff back in the box. I really like the packaging. I like the product so far. We'll see the actual like function of it in a second here. Yeah, USB-C doesn't matter, does it? That is wonderful. Oh, it looks so nice sitting on the desk too, man. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm happy with this purchase, man. I don't get myself many things. But yeah, this is a good one. Or changing of the guards. I was about to say passing of the guards. That's not the same thing. Changing of the guards. All right. So this bad boy's going in the drawer here. Yeah, exactly, Cobra. Especially with controller play. Funny. Actually, I'll end up halfway across my office because of rolly chair, and you can get locked in. Yeah, definitely. Where you're like halfway over like this, you'll see me. Like I lean to my left a lot when I'm playing games. Like I lean this way, and I'm like the controller's going to the right, I'm going left, and there's no reason for any of this. The screen's directly in front of me. I'm not gaining anything by doing it. Like it's just that's how it is. Oh, and just anyone again who's here to like check out 8-bit do or 8BitDo products and you're wondering like, if they make good stuff, this is also something that I have of theirs that I love so much. It's so good. It's just an entry level, really good fight stick. And it's just great. It's wireless or wired, however you prefer. You can set it, it turns on and it has lights the over the buttons. And depending on if you have it set up for Xbox or if you have it set up for Switch, it'll legitimately change the buttons listed over them. Like, watch. Isn't that crazy? And that's just from you deciding, oh, I'm using it for my Switch today. Such a cool function. Like this is really, really nice as well. 8-bit do make great things. Just in general, I really, really stand behind their products a bit. Not that they're sponsoring me or anything like that, but I mean, dude, I got this controller for under $30 shipped to my house. Like, that's kind of ridiculous. Bye bye, SNES controller. We will see you soon. Next Mega Man. Or Street Fighter, probably. Yeah, exactly. You gotta sneak around the corner. You understand. And check this out. When it's plugged in, I didn't know this. Oh, you can't really see. Oh no. Yeah, let's turn it off again for just a second. So you guys can see. Boop. Yeah, it glows up a bit. in the middle. It's very cool. Check that out. Let you know it's in and plugged in and working and all that. Yeah, how nice. All right, let's play some Turtles.